Yo, what's up fam? Spiritual Psychology Toolbox, video 1. This series is a new implementation on just some keys and insights to help facilitate the unfoldment of a stronger, higher, or inner you, and really just some keys for manifestation and unlocking the doors in your mind and in your reality. So, toolbox number 1. Wake up. Manifestation cannot occur unless our energy is placed firmly into reality, right? And this happens for a variety of reasons, but let's just get into the fact that we rarely wake up to this moment. In this world, we're so frantic. There's so many things that we think we want or need to do, and we're so far from the first law of Mat, that we are made in the image and likeness of God, and God is unshakable peace. Be at ease, be at peace. But furthermore, rouse yourself into wakefulness. Observe this moment as if there is mystery within it, as if there's so much beauty that you can't see, as if you're an infant that has been blind his whole life, because you have been. My friends, waking up to this moment, my favorite practice to do this is saying goodbye. Really think about it. Maybe you're sitting with your girlfriend right now. Really think about saying goodbye to her. The fact that you never see her again. Like it's 500 years ago and you got to go halfway around the world. You're probably never going to find her. Say goodbye to the place you're living. Say goodbye to the room you're in. Say goodbye to the car you drive. Actually, do the practice. Try it out, And I've realized this camping and traveling for a long time, is that since you're only in the spot for a couple weeks to a month, you're saying goodbye all the time. And you start to realize that you never even honored the place that you arrived to, that the container that you were in, until you were leaving. And this is just kind of the human nature, is the fact that we instantly take things for granted, and we don't fully enter with awareness. We don't wait to actually observe what's going on, because we have things we need to get to, things we think we want. Like, for instance, last night looking at the stars. Also, my mind just flipped to, I want to listen to an audiobook. It's no, throw that thought aside. Oh, I want to go talk to, no, throw that thought aside. And just so many different thoughts. It was so difficult for my mind just for even 5 seconds to look at the sky, and I'm like, screw this shit, and I just went back deep into this ancient self that rests within all of us, right? And remembered or had the feeling of looking at the stars thousands of years ago and saying goodbye to them on my deathbed, or saying goodbye as if you're never going to see the stars again. And really see, my friends, we look all the time, we never really see. And that's because we're so fixed, we're so rigid in what we think this reality is. But my friends, I'd wager, and I ask you to take a leap of faith in just trying out the fact that this reality just might be magical. There might be so much that you haven't seen that is beyond your perception. Have you ever tapped into anything like Don Juan and these ancient initiates that were masters of perception, like shamans and all these mystery schools? There's so much different frequencies to observe and experience this reality in, and we're stuck in one, this defined world, right? And opening our eyes to the mystery, honoring the fact that we don't know what we're looking at, honoring the fact that we don't know what is trying to be shown to us. We don't know where we're going, right? Really honoring the mystery and saying goodbye to this moment, saying goodbye to that which you love most, saying goodbye to those things that you take most for granted, and really sitting with that feeling. My friends, when you do this, when you say goodbye to a space, a container, your spot, you're a lover or whatever, when you say goodbye like that, the connection all of a sudden comes so much more real, so much more authentic. You tap into a deeper layer of reality. Like saying goodbye to your lover, for instance, as if you're going to leave for a lifetime. That conversation, all ego would be shed, all hidden motives would be shed, all separations from sincerity would be shed. And God operates in pure, genuine sincerity in all things. The more sincere we can get with our prayers, the more sincere we can get with our observance and appreciation, the more God works through us and for us. That is what manifestation arrives from. Living connected to the truth, the real life, the real reality, right? And getting deeper into it. Saying goodbye to like the spirit of the land, for instance, and this land that like gave you so much and provided the space for you to grow and develop into this, you know, this next level of self. And even if you're not leaving, like sit there and really realize that all things are in transit. You know, I just moved into a new ranch like a month ago, and I've done this practice a couple times, and only the third time I did it did I actually like tap in deep, because I think I was like in my mind, I'm just getting there, but really I'm already halfway through the experience on the ranch this summer. And it's like, in my mind, it's so hard to say goodbye, because it's like, oh, I'm just gonna wake up and do the same thing in the morning. But really, just the other night, I really sat there and like, wow, goodbye, as if I was leaving in the morning, like, and I was never gonna see it again. And I thought about all the things I haven't done yet. And I thought about all the opportunities I haven't taken advantage of yet, because I thought there was time. My friends, we can't start living now until we open our eyes to see what now is. See what your inner being truly wants. See all the opportunities that you're missing and all the things you're taking for granted. We walk blind through this world, you know? And you don't gotta take my word for it. Go try this practice. Open your eyes a few times and realize that, holy shit, I've been trapped in the prison, in the fake world of my own mind most of my entire life. And it's so rare that I ever get to a state of innocence, observation, and appreciation to actually see outside of myself. Tapping into that feeling of innocence, tapping into that goodbye, tapping into that authenticity, raw realness deep inside of you. And open the true eyes, honoring the mystery. It's Reality Files, my friends. Thanks for watching. If you want to go way deeper into this type of, you know, psychology, spiritual tools, check out the Tribe Nature Immersion, link in the description to that. We're going to do a lot. Like an entire day is set up for connection and opening our sense of spiritual and just like human level vision, how to see. And that we're going to go through a lot of different, you know, moving meditations and archetypal things and tantric breath work, and I guess tantric connection through each of the senses, and tantra just being devotion. And this will open us up, because usually there's so much inner turmoil going on, we can never see and honor something outside of us. And God wants but one thing in this universe, and that is to be seen. And the second thing is to create to be seen. Yeah, my friends, hell yeah. So start seeing and appreciating. That's all that nature wants. That's all that the spirit wants. See and appreciate, right? Observe and actually be here now. Open your eyes with the sober view. Rouse yourself to wakefulness for but a moment and cherish this moment. Create a memory that lasts. Do you realize that most of our lives are just like in this fucking mundane, you know, whatever, like cycle we're on, or, you know, like ego MO that we just taking us off on tangents and tangents and tangents. And it's like, dang, yo, if we could open our eyes every day and create a sober view, a sober memory, cherishing this moment and honoring the mystery, our lives would be so fulfilled it wouldn't even be funny. Thanks for watching. If you guys want to talk to me one-on-one, work with me, link in the description. You can apply for a free one-on-one consultation. Drop a comment and hit that like button if you like this idea of a spiritual psychology toolbox series. I really think this is going to be a plug for me, just because this really aligns with a lot of the different content ideas I have coming out. Anyways, let me know what you think. Really appreciate when you hit that share button, when you hit that like button, so I know that you are interested in this type of video. And lastly, yeah, have a beautiful time. Say goodbye. To see you now. Peace.